are here parked at the edge of the salt flats.
And bright and early tomorrow, we're getting up for an adventure.
And our adventure will take us through these mountains.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
This is how I shaved today, right here.
There you go. That's one way to do it. Up the cab just so he could shave in the mirror.
That's kind of a hassle just to shave. I need to get a little small mirror, I think.
It looks like we're not ready to go, but we are. Ray was just doing some little maintenance while we're waiting here. Ensure a safe, smooth sailing.
As much as we can.
Alan and his family drove 3 hours down to the town of Wendover, Utah, and are taking us on a 150-mile trek through the mountains back to their hometown of Burley, Idaho.
How are you, Ray? Good, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
When you start by letting the air out of your tires, you know you're up for a great overlanding adventure. We have the convenience of just pushing a button to adjust our air pressure.
This route is taking us parallel to the Great Salt Flats, then straight north through the mountains. One of the reasons we chose this nomadic lifestyle is to be able to experience moments like these and to share those moments with others. The beauty of creation is incredible, and as we head into higher elevation, the scenery changes from desert to beautiful spring vegetation. Our grumbling stomachs made us stop for lunch at this location called the Sun Tunnels. It's a good thing we did. We have trouble.
Ready? Yeah, our axle slid back, and you can look. It's actually rubbing. This tire's hot. It's melted this rubber.
I wonder we were smelling hot rubber.
I thought I smelled something.
Yeah.
The miles of washboards is really taking a toll on our trailer.
Nice.
You want to grab me a socket, Tyler? I have 19 millimeter.
Yeah, these shackles are getting pretty tired over here.
I gotta loosen these U-bolts up and slide this whole thing forward. You can see right here it slid about an inch.
Thanks, Alan, for providing us with an extra set of hands to get this figured out. These sun tunnels are 4 massive concrete pipes dumped into the middle of the desert. Rumor has it that some guys came here and were shooting in the concrete tunnels in such a way that the bullets spun around inside and left those markings.
No idea how this works.
Green button.
This is great, okay?
Green button and the red button.
Red button right there.
Yeah, that's it. Easy.
That's awesome. Oh, this is awesome.
What do you think?
Oh, I'm in love already. Tons. In the first mile, in the first 50 feet. I'm sold. Oh, this is great. Wow. Ray, this is awesome. Thanks for the treat.
You're welcome.
Thanks for lunch, too. Oh, it's delicious.
Well, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. We'd be on some freeway somewhere.
We made it all of 60 miles before we had to stop again.
I hope those are all gold nuggets in there. Some dust there. Whew. For some reason the keeper pin isn't holding this axle in place and it's sliding and the wheels are touching over here for the second time today. And I'm not sure why. Okay. That one's right where it goes. I mean, you can see it there.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the view.
The thing is, we're doing about the same speed on this road as we do on the freeway. So, this is much more scenic. We've passed about 4 cars the whole day coming back the other direction. This is incredible. We left the salt flats and immediately it started getting green. Look at that beautiful purple wildflowers there. Hey, we have a job now. We're herding cows.
Locals came out to meet us.
I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. you know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
As we get closer to Burley, Idaho, we are getting excited for the main reason of this trip, visiting the headquarters of Yankum Ropes, a supplier of recovery gear for overland enthusiasts.
I'm always putting myself in compromising situations in our overland experience, and I realized I don't have everything I need. And Alan here reached out to me and said I was missing a few things, and he is going to help me out today, and I think what he's going to do is going to help you out too. Some of you out there are going to appreciate what he does.
These are the braiding machines. This machine braids the jacket over the rope. So our ropes are 60% of the load is in the core, and then the other 40% of the load is in the jacket. With rope, you've got different twists. You've got half of them that have got to twist one way, and then half of them that twist the opposite direction. You inch it forward a little bit. You can see the red goes counterclockwise, and the yellow goes clockwise. This is where all of the fiber for the rope goes, and then we combine that into this machine, which makes the actual yarn. From yarn, we make the bobbins that then go into the braiding machines that you just saw, and double braid nylon ropes in the format that we do is one of the most technical ropes, and it's also one of the strongest configurations of rope that you can have. That's why we can have so much tensile strength in such a small diameter. When we build these ropes, we build them so that there's two kinds of stretch that's in them. So there's the stretch from the material, which is the nylon, and then there's also stretch from the construction. I don't know if you've ever had one of those finger traps on your fingers before, and you give it a pull. You'll notice that you'll get more distance between your fingers, but then it collapses on itself. Well, that's what these ropes do. It's the same weave that's in those ropes. So you're going to get material stretch, and then you're going to get construction stretch at the same time. And that's what allows you to have such a gentle bump on the end of a run whenever you're trying to get somebody unstuck. You'll get more constructional stretch in the beginning, and then as that tightens, you're also getting the material stretch. And so, but yeah, that's how we can get between 25 and 30% stretch on the rope.
It ships around here. So what is this on the surface? It looks like it's coated with something, these particular ropes.
Yep, yeah, so what this is, it's a fiber lock. It's really what it is it's a polymer glue that it glues all of those fibers together. So they're smaller than a human hair. And you've got millions and millions and millions of those fine fibers in here. This is the 7/8 inch rope that you'll see with your smaller pickups, your Jeeps, 4Runners, etc. This is what most of everybody on the road will use today. We also do winch line as well too. We go from a 1/4 inch winch line for a 4-wheeler all the way up to a 7/16 for a larger, heavier duty pickup.
So Alan, things have changed, right? Used to be when a bunch of guys stood around and one of them said, "Get a rope." It had some bad connotation, right?
Yeah. When you're on your life's journey, a lot of times you'll find people that are stuck, and that can be in a couple of different ways. That's not always just because they're stuck in the mud. But in those cases, we want to make sure that everyone has the right equipment and can do so confidently and help people that are in need. To provide everybody that is out off-roading and exploring, God's beautiful creation, that they can do so safely, that they can do it with a peace of mind.
So Alan may look a little bit like Santa Claus who's wearing red, but we don't believe in Santa Claus. But in this bag is what I'm going to be going home with, and I'm feeling really excited about it. I can't wait for the first experience. If you want to check out Yankum Ropes, I left a link in the description. Thanks for bringing your family down yesterday and giving us a great experience.
I can't
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.